Look in the sky over there. See that light? Oh, it's gone. No, over there. Look, it's moving our way. Oh, it's gone. What could it be? Look, it's right overhead. Looks so odd. Bathed in blue light, feel that warmth. Do you think it's from God? Well, I used to see these things every night as a child. Back before logic trained minds that were free to run wild. Grown-ups said saucers, but they look like pancakes to me. Hot off the griddle and floating in night's endless sea. Silvery sometimes, but mostly quite buttery blue. Heavenly Mother put love in a platter for you. Doobie-doo. Angels and aliens know the real way to get high. We knew it too before we ate that apple and died. We shoulda ate them flapjacks from the sky. We are so sick of the stuff that we're fed every day. Eat anything to get high, but the high goes away. Ma, hear our cry, we're so hungry. Oh, please feed us soon. Send an invasion of flapjacks to this dark side of the moon. They were a part of the plan of the man in the sky. Without their light, we've been junkies from our apple pie. Should've ate them flapjacks from the sky. some flapjacks from the sky.
I found myself all alone for the first time. Nowhere that I could run. Demons screaming on the inside, the worst kind. Frozen, I had chosen to fall. Plans that I made seem paper thin. The only way to get out is look within. If you try to define yourself with something outside yourself, you will always find yourself alone. I've never been more certain that each person must accept the fact that we won't love anything else until we love ourselves. Wasted time doesn't matter, but wasted ideas will bring you down. Secret regrets are poison, destroy them. Doubt should only help you find your way. Plans that you made seem paper. Get out is look within. 'Cause if you try to define yourself with something outside yourself, you will always find yourself alone. I've never been more certain that each person must accept the fact that we won't love anything else. No, we won't love anyone else until we love ourselves for all the things we're not, the perfect problems that we've got, the fear of years that we have spent being less than we could have been, the lies and the cries and the headaches there behind our eyes, the fact that we all simply play pretend. Let it end. 'Cause if you try to define yourself with something outside yourself, you will always find yourself alone. I've never been more certain that each person must accept the fact that we won't love anything else. No, we won't love anyone else until we love ourselves. That good?
Igazán leúsz, egy percig felemel, mert nincs visszaút, lassan leteped, majd igazán leúsz, egy percig felemel, mert később nincs visszaút, ebből nincs kiút, igazán leúsz.
Facing forward to the burial ground, wind in my ear hums a loud, loud sound. Close these eyes, look inward now. The time has come to find your glow.
Your cause is right, and God is on your side.
I hear people saying we still need this war, but they can't remember what we were fighting for. What about Bin Laden? He's been gone 10 years. Shouldn't that have put an end to all our fears? We should have known the kind of mess that we got in, but we don't have to make the same mistake again. Have you forgotten all the people killed? Were they worth it to protect some of Exxon's oil fields? Have you forgotten all the money spent? Was it worth all of the pain, the destruction and the death? Don't you tell me occupation isn't rotten? Have you forgotten? There's talking heads up on my TV, acting like they're smarter than you and me. We're all in danger, well that's what they say, but I don't see no Taliban in the USA. Some people say this country's looking for a fight. For the past 200 years I'd have to say that's right. Have you forgotten all the people killed? Were they worth it to protect some of Exxon's oil fields? Have you forgotten all the money spent? Was it worth all of the pain, the destruction and the death? Don't you tell me occupation isn't rotten?
Ain't got no
When you attend a funeral, it is sad to think that sooner or later those you love will do the same for you. And you may have thought it tragic, not to mention other adjectives, to think of all the weeping they will do. But don't you worry, no more ashes, no more sackcloth, and an armband made of black cloth will someday nevermore adorn a sleeve. For if the bomb that drops on you gets your friends and neighbors too, there'll be nobody left behind to grieve, and we will all go together when we go. What a comforting fact that is to know. Universal bereavement, an inspiring achievement. Yes, we all will go together when we go. We will all bake together when we bake. There'll be nobody present at the wake. With complete participation in that grand incineration, nearly 3 billion hunks of well-done steak. We will all fry together when we fry. We'll be French fried potatoes by and by. There will be no more misery when the world is our rotisserie. Yes, we all will fry together when we fry. We will all char together when we char, and let there be no moaning of the bar. Just sing out a Te Deum when you see that ICBM, and the party will be come as you are. We will all burn together when we burn. There'll there'll be no need to stand and wait your turn. When it's time for the fallout and St. Peter calls us all out, we'll just drop our agendas and adjourn. And we will all go together when we go, every Hottentot and every Eskimo. When the air becomes Uranus, we will all go simultaneous. Yes, we all will go together when we all go together. Yes, we all will go together when we go.
And I believe that's the end of the Tom Lehrer. It's time for me. Hey, everybody. All right, let's start with the ukulele. Seems most appropriate to the current aesthetic. What would people like to hear first? And how are you doing, Athena? What have you been up to lately? We will all go together when we go. Oh, you know what I haven't? Let's see. Let's stick with the classics, shall we? All right. Actually, before I depress myself too much, let's have some fun. All right, let's see. Yeah. Fuck it. Sorry, I started on the wrong instrument. It clearly was meant to be the banjolele tonight. Yes, we'll all go together when we go, whether it's Trump or Kamala making us blow. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Studis, as they say. All right. Here we go. Hey, you out there on your own, getting lonely, getting old, can you hear me? Hey, you standing in the aisles, itchy feet and aching smiles, can you hear me? Hey, you don't help them to bury the light. Don't give in without a fight. Sorry, that's really out of tune. Hey, you out there on your own, sitting naked by the phone, would you touch me? Hey, you with your ear against the wall, waiting for someone to call out, would you touch me? Hey, you, would you help me to carry the stone? Open your heart, I'm coming home. But it was only fantasy. The wall was too high, as you can see. No matter how he tried, he could not break free. And the worms ate into his brains. Hey, you out there on the road, always doing what you're told. Can you help me? Hey, you out there beyond the wall, breaking bottles in the hall. Can you help me? Hey, you, don't tell me there's no hope at all. Together we stand, divided we fall, we fall, we fall. All right. All right. Here's a good fireplace one, I think. There, that was it. All right. The world has never been so very small. They say there's not enough to feed us all. They say you better take a nickel while you can, but it needn't come from someone else's hand. You just take a little extra every day, 'cause honest work deserves its honest pay. And you can tell the world you did it by yourself, but there's someone you must thank for all his help. You gotta give the butcher his share. You'd like to make believe he isn't there. You'd like to make believe you just receive what's only fair, that no one has to suffer to keep you in your chair. But you gotta give the butcher his share. Let's take a walk around the old bazaar, where every little thing has traveled far, where every pair of pants and grain of rice contains a horror story in its price. A story of the power people wield, a story about factories and fields, of which you'll never have to be aware, just as long as the butcher gets his share. You gotta give the butcher his share, no matter what you buy or what you wear, 'cause no one ever said the distribution would be fair. There's blood and guts encoded in the value of the ware. You gotta give the butcher his share. Oh, and here's another soldier on the train. You hope you won't be seeing him again. And then you tell yourself, my God, he looks so young. And then you find that you are staring at his gun. And so you wonder what the soldier does for fun. And you wonder about the things he might have done. Well, he was doing them for people just like you. So you better give that butcher his due. You gotta give the butcher his due. You're lucky that it's him instead of you, who does the dirty things you hope you'll never have to do, and has to keep his filthy little fingers out of you. You gotta give the butcher his due. I have this wrong, sorry. You gotta give the butcher his due. yourself a garden and you can cover it in green. But my dear, I beg your pardon, just tell me, how do you keep those little fingers clean? You don't have to rally around a flag. You may as well salute a dirty rag. This isn't a defense of evil deeds. This is just a little song about our needs. Our need to feel enlightened and secure, and civilized and rational and pure. To feel that we are decent, good, and nice, just as long as the butcher gets his price. You gotta give the butcher his price, no matter what you think of human rights. And you gotta give the butcher his lot for being all the things you think you're not. You gotta give the butcher his share, no matter how you say you really care. 'Cause he's the one who did the stealing and then named you as the heir. His filthiness provided you the privileges you bear. You gotta give the butcher his share. Ya da 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 ya ya da 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 da. Ya da 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 ya ya da 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 da. Ya da 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 da. Ya da 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 da. Ya ya da 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 da. Ya da 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 ya ya da 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 da. Ya da 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 ya ya da 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 da. Ya da 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 da. Ya da 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 da. All right. Let's do some country, shall we? If you don't, oh, that didn't work. What just happened there? A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If you don't, what happened to me? Where am I? Sorry. Let's try this all again. 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3. If you don't like who's in there, vote 'em out. That's what our electoralism's about. Where the owning class all hosts the first one to the post, proclaiming you voted 'em in here, vote 'em out. Vote 'em out, vote 'em out, vote 'em out, vote 'em out. And when the new ones lick the same post, you can scream and you can shout. You can scream and you can shout, but see, you just voted 'em in, and then they'll often go again, singing, vote for the status quo to vote it out. Vote 'em out. If it's a bunch of clowns you voted in, you know they want you waiting and voting again. They don't want you building, making noise, not even mentioning ranked choice. Just keep saying, vote 'em out. It's how clowns win. Vote 'em out, vote 'em out, vote 'em out, vote 'em out. Rules enslaving rich fucks wrote for voting's what it's all about. What it's all about. But see, voting out the fascism, friend, that ain't what this machine does to 'em. Some evils you can't simply vote 'em out. There's power you can build beyond the vote. There's boxes beyond ballots that don't need a tender note. Don't get so hot to wave a gun, it takes a village to use one. It's consequence and care, not vote by rote. Vote 'em out, vote 'em out, vote 'em out, vote 'em out. With every kind of voting that don't give capital clout. If revolution comes correct, let's make democracy direct. To where what each needs they can get, and what each will they can sweat. And as for money, class, and state, let's vote 'em out. Whew. A little rusty on that, but it felt good. All right. Hey, Athena, if you're still around, let me know if you got a request. Let's see. All All right, hang on. Let me find the lyrics. And here's a song I haven't played in a while, so I'm going to give it a try. This is by Daniel Kahn. It is called Nakam. It's also known by the hook, which you'll get to know very soon. In 1945, among the Jews who were left alive, there came a visionary man who turned his wrath into a plan. This seems appropriate. Oh, wrong button. Here we go. This seems appropriate. Turn. Abakovna was his name. As a partisan, he earned his fame. He once was a Vilna rebel Jew, a poet warrior through and through. Oh, well, he met some surviving ghetto fighters where Zionists and socialists conspired. He gathered in a Lublin flat and round the kitchen table sat, gave themselves a Hebrew name. With this chosen did proclaim that vengeance is what God would will, were there a God. So they'd kill 6 million Germans. Now you might say it was insane. 6 million Germans, might call it misdirected pain. 6 million Germans, they didn't want the war to end. 6 million Germans, no, they wanted one thing, to calm revenge. You know, for every Jew the Nazis gassed, and for every racist law they passed, for every wrong that wasn't right, for all the dead Nakam would fight. They formed a band of 40 strong to straighten out what had been wrong. They chose to poison water mains, just as the Jews of old were blamed. And then in Nuremberg and Hamburg town, their agents worked the underground, took up jobs by the riverside and waited for the poison to arrive. Kovner went to Tel Aviv to see what help he could receive. But the Haganah did not agree to join in his conspiracy to kill 6 million Germans. Now you might say it wasn't right. 6 million Germans, say an eye for an eye leaves all without sight. 6 million Germans, well, they didn't want the war to end. 6 million Germans, they wanted one thing, to calm revenge. Sorry, one moment. Technical issue on the side. Getting rid of the spam. Now it's gone. So Abakovner headed back with vials of poison in his sack upon a British naval ship. But to his plans the Brits were tipped. They took him into custody. The poison fell into the sea. Then Kovner spent a year in jail, and so Plan A did not prevail. And the rest of the group was all dispersed, and all their backup plans were cursed. But an agent in a bakery secured some poison from Paris. Soon as the poison bread had risen, they took it to an Allied prison. And the various reports have said there were hundreds of SS prisoners dead. 6 million Germans, now you might say that it was wrong. 6 million Germans, but were their actions weak or strong? 6 million Germans, and who are we to judge and condemn? 6 million Germans, they wanted one thing, to calm revenge. And so Nakam was all disbanded. On Palestina's shores they landed. Then Abakovner and his crews became like many other Jews. They put aside their rage and hate and worked to build a Jewish state with Jewish towns and Jewish farms, guns, apartheid laws, and nuclear arms. And can vengeance left upon the shelf be taken out later on someone else? Careful how you read this tale, lest your own prejudice prevail. Look around the world today. See that role that vengeance plays. Our our history has its unpaid debts, is it really better to just forget 6 million Germans? You might say it was absurd, 6 million Germans. But what becomes of a dream deferred? 6 million Germans. And how could they just start again? 6 million Germans. No, they wanted one thing, Nakam revenge. That worked. Yay! History song.
That was really good.
Thank you. Let's see. Ooh, let's see. Here's what I haven't done in a while. I don't drive a car because they run on gas, and if I did, then it would run on biomass. I ride a bike or even a skateboard, so fuck off all you drivers and your yuppie whores. Sitting there in the traffic queue, I know I'm a better anarchist than you. I don't eat meat. I mostly live on moldy chives and those donuts that I found in last week's dumpster dive. I forget how the lyrics go. When I see you sitting in the McDonald's drive-thru, I know I'm a better anarchist than you. I don't have sex, and there will be no sequel, because heterosexual relationships are inherently unequal. I'll just keep on washing to anti-flag and clash until there are no differences in gender, race, or class. All you brainless breeders, you just haven't got a clue. I'm a better anarchist than you. I do not vote, and there will be... Oh, I do not vote. Do not vote. I believe direct action is the key. I don't believe in stupid notions like representative democracy. I forget what. When I see you idiots there in the voting booth, I know I'm a better anarchist than you. I'm not a pacifist. No, I like throwing bricks, and when the cops have stopped me and I've taken a few licks. I forget how it goes. But I'm a better anarchist than you. I need to relearn those lyrics, damn. Alright, what's next? Alright. There we go. All right. I met my love by the gasworks wall. Dreamed a dream by the old canal. I kissed my girl by the factory wall. Dirty old town, dirty old town. I heard a siren from the night. Cats are prowling on the beat. Springs a girl from the streets alight. A dirty old town, dirty old town. I'm gonna make me a good sharp axe, shining steel, tempered in the fire. I'll cut you down like an old oak tree. Dirty old town, dirty old town, dirty old town, dirty old town. glasswork small. Dreamed a dream by the old canal. I kissed my girl by the factory wall. Dirty old town, dirty old town, dirty old town, dirty old town. All right, rusty on that one too. God damn. All right, let's see. That's it. One evening as the sun went down and the jungle fire was burning, down the track came a hobo hiking, and he said, boys, I'm not turning, I'm headed for land that's far away beside the crystal fountain. So come with me, we'll go and see the big rock candy mountain. In a big rock candy mountain, there's a land that's fair and bright, where they hand out straw and bushes and you sleep out every night, where the boxcars all are empty and the sun shines every day on the birds and the bees and the cigarette trees and the lemonade springs, where the bluebird sings in the big rock candy mountain. In the big rock candy mountain, all the cops have wooden legs, and the bulldogs all have rubber teeth, and the hens lay soft-boiled eggs. The farmers' trees are full of fruit, and the barns are full of hay. Oh, I'm bound to go where there ain't no snow, where the rain don't fall, and the wind don't blow, in the big rock candy mountain. In the big rock candy mountain, the jails are made of tin, and you can walk right out of them as soon as you go in. There ain't no short-handle shovels, there's no axes, saws, or picks. Oh, I'm going to stay where you sleep all day, where they hung the jerk who invented work, in the big rock candy mountain. In the big rock candy mountain, in the big rock candy mountain, migrating birds drop gems. There's anarchy, but there's order too, and the weed grows without stems. The hunters swap their guns for bows, and mosquitoes don't exist. You could never slip or lose your grip anywhere you hike's a half-hour round trip in the big rock candy mountain. In the big rock candy mountain, you never change your socks, and the little streams of alcohol come a-trickling down the rocks. The brakemen have to tip their hats, and the railroad bulls are blind. There's a lake of stew and a whiskey too, you can paddle all around them in a big canoe in the big rock candy mountain. I'll see you all this coming fall in the big rock candy mountain. Ooh, hiccups, fun. Let's see. I think one or two more, and then I'm going to migrate to guitar. So let's see. That's it. Imagine there's no heaven. See, sorry, let me try that again. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Ooh. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. A fellowship of humans. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one.
That was so beautiful. Yay.
Aw, thank you. Let's see, what next? Ooh, let's do some Rebecca Sugar. I know we'll never grow old together, 'cause you'll never grow old to me. You're the pink in my cheeks, and I'm scared, 'cause it means I'm a little bit soft. You're the pink in my cheeks, and I'm scared that it means I'm a little bit soft. Don't beat yourself up, honey. Ain't just the sun I was hiding from. We were messed up kids who taught ourselves how to live. Now I'm scared that I'm not good enough. I always felt like a monster, long before I was bit. Was only seen as a monster. You could say I got used to it, but a loving heart, it only hurt me back. Still loving you's a good problem to have, and I'm used to that, but I could get used to this. And for the record, I stole your sweater. We both know it looks better on me. There's the pink in my cheeks, and I'm scared 'cause it means I'm a little bit soft. There's the pink in my cheeks, and I'm scared that it means I'm a little bit soft. Don't beat yourself up, honey. Wasn't just the sun I was hiding from. We were messed up kids who taught ourselves how to live. And I've been scared that I'm not good enough. I always felt like a monster, long before I was bit. Only seen as a monster. You could say I got used to it. And love and not, it only hurt me back. But love I said I'm used to that, but I could get used to this. I know we'll never grow old together, 'cause you'll never grow old to me. You're the pink in my cheeks, and I love that it means I'm a little bit soft. You're the pink in my cheeks, and I love that it means I'm a little bit soft. Let's see. All right. Ooh, let's do one I haven't done in a while. I'm by a lonely prison wall. I heard a young man call, girl calling. Michael, they have taken you away, for you stole Trevelyan's corn, for the young might see the morn. Now a prison ship lies waiting in the bay. Low lie the fields of autumn rye, where once we watched the small flea birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Attenry. By a lonely prison wall, I heard the young man calling. Nothing matters, Mary, when you're free. Against the famine and the crown, I rebel and they cut me down. Now you must raise our child with dignity. Low lie the fields of Attenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Attenry. By a lonely prison wall, they watch the last star falling, as the prison ship sailed out against the sky. Oh, she wait and hope and pray for love in Botany Bay. It's so lonely round the fields of Attenry. Low lie the fields of Attenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Attenry. Low lie of Attenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Attenry. It's so lonely round the fields of Attenry. It's so lonely round the fields of Attenry. Bit of a crash landing, but made it. All right, what's next? Ooh, here's one I haven't done in a minute. All right, time for me to grab the guitar. I will be right back, y'all. There, how we looking? Excellent. I think that's a good view. No, that's it. Michael Rennie was here the day the earth stood still. Heard he told us where we stand. And Flash Gordon was there in silver underwear. Cloud Rains was the invisible man. But then something went wrong with Fairy and King Kong. They got a caught in a celluloid jam. In a deadly pace came from outer space. And this is how the message ran. Science fiction, double feature, Dr. X will build a creature. See androids fighting Brad and Janet. Somebody Sergeant, Forbidden Planet. Oh, oh, oh. To the late night double feature picture show. And then I need to scroll down because the lyrics are not all one window. I knew Leo G. Carroll was over a barrel when Tarantula took to the hills. Then I really got hot when I saw Jeanette Scott fight a Triffid that spits poison and kills. Dana Andrews said prunes really gave him the runes, and passing a muse lots of skills. But when worlds collide, said George Powder his bride, I'm about to give you some terrible thrills. A science fiction double feature. Shoot, what's the next? It's a little different, the second chorus, isn't it? No, it's the same in the second chorus as the first one, really? Okay. Dr. X will build a creature. Androids fighting. Brad and Janet. Scott Francis stars in Forbidden Planet. Oh, at the late night double feature picture show, I wanna go. To the late night double feature picture show by RKO. Take me to the late night double feature picture show. All right, let's see. What next? Let's see. I haven't played this one in a hot minute. Let's see how it goes. It crawls out of water and starts to feel land. Still mostly made of water, it learns to stand. It learns to run, it learns to hold a stick in its hand, to frighten its children with pain. Child learns to hit back and then learns to lie. Girl learns to carry pain, boy learns to cry, and boy learns to cry, and whatever they call themselves, they learn to die and pretend they're not all of the same. Hello, humanity, let's sing our song, a tale of insanity and rights done wrong. A road paved with good intent, truth broken, egos bent, a harmony that only goes on for so long. Brother starts to wonder what's after his death. Mother fills in emptiness with shibboleth, and they use it to dictate who gets to draw breath and who gets to swing hard on a rope. Gets to swing hard on a rope. On a rope. What is it? Who gets to swing hard on a rope? Rope. Brother starts to hear the voices in his brain. Sister starts to understand how he's insane. How he's insane, but she's burned alive for taking the voices in vain. And we feed the disease with our hope. Hello, theology, let's sing your song. A tale of ontology to take right from wrong. A light made without a spark, a cave where you love the dark. A melody that only goes on for so long. Mother rules wisely, so father rebels and kills with technology. Granddaughter sells, father kills mother's sons as grandma foretells. Well, grandfather watches the deed. Cousin meets cousin and one's made a slave. Uncle kills uncle and says it was brave. Kingdoms are built to mark the bigger grave. As labor begets naked greed, as labor begets naked greed. Hello, society, let's sing your song. A sense of propriety to make giving wrong. A turnip with blood squeezed out, gags to wear when you shout. A carnage to bring all your children along. Cousin kills cousin for what's on his skin. Mother kills mother for what grows within. Son laughs at father, daughter's in the wind. A wind blowing harder each day. These monkeys didn't know why they were sad. They settled for things that help soften the bad. Found new ways to burn down what little they had. No thought to die, no thought to dies. Thought to dies on the, no thought to dies on the way. Hello economy, have you no song? A sale of autonomy to pay to belong. Joy built on broken backs, walls built on endless cracks, a crumbled indulgence for ghosts to think on. Oh, sing it, humanity, this was our song. A wail of insanity to bleed for what's wrong. Roads bathed in infant blood, homes of expensive mud, a dissonance that only went on for so long. All right. Yeah, Bosco, thanks. I thought it was okay. I forgot it halfway through, but it was fun. All right, it's time for a puberty era song.
When I see your smile, tears roll down my face. I can't replace it. Now that I'm stronger, I've figured out how this world turns cold and it breaks through my soul. But I know it's time I'll find I can be the one. I will never let you fall. Stand up with you forever. I'll be there for you through it all. Even if saving you sends me to heaven. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Seasons are changing and waves are crashing. Stars are falling all for us. Days grow longer and nights grow shorter. I can show you I'll be the one. I will never let you fall. I'll stand up with you forever. I'll be there for you through it all. Even if saving you sends me to heaven, 'cause you're mine. You're mine, my true love, my whole heart. Please don't throw that away. 'Cause I'm there for you. Please don't walk away. Please tell me you'll stay.
saving you sends me to heaven, 'cause you're my true love, my whole heart. Please don't throw that away. Dang, I'm rusty on that one. I need to take it down a step now that I'm old. Let's see. Nope, I don't know Pinball Wizard on guitar yet. Sorry. Oh, hey, AJ. Sorry, I missed you when you came in. There we go. Let's see. All right, let's see. What do I want from Tim Minchin next? Not the moon transformation, preferably. How about... Nope, that's a piano one. Let's see. Ooh, you know what? I actually haven't... No. Decisions. What do I play, AJ? Decisions. Any Pogues? No Pogues right now. Let's see. What have I not done for a minute? Fucking hell, I don't know enough songs on guitar yet nowadays, it seems like. Jesus. Oh, there we go. Hello, is there anybody in there? Just not if you can hear me. Is there anyone at home? Come on now, I hear you're feeling down. Well, I can ease your pain, get you on your feet again. Relax, need some information first. You know, just the basic facts. Can you show me where it hurts? There is no pain, you are receding. Distant ship smoke on the horizon. You are only coming through in waves. Your lips move, but I can't hear what you say. When I was a child, I had a fever. My hands felt just like two balloons. And now I've got that feeling once again. You can't explain and would not understand. This is not how I am. And I have become comfortably numb. Okay, it's just a little pinprick. There'll be no more but
but you may feel a little sick. Can you stand up? I do believe it's working good. That'll keep you going for the show. Come on, it's time to go. There is no pain, you are receding. A distant ship smoke on the horizon. You are only coming through in waves. Your lips move, but I can't hear what you're saying. When I was a child, I caught a fleeting glimpse out of the corner of my eye. I turned to look, but it was gone. I cannot put my finger on it now. The child has grown, the dream is gone, and I have become comfortably numb. Well, they encourage your complete cooperation. They give you roses if they think you need a smile. I can't control myself because I don't know how, and they love me for it. Honestly, I'll be here for a while, so give them blood, gallons of the stuff. Give them all that they can drink, and it'll never be enough. So give them blood. Grab a glass because there's going to be a blood. A celebrated man amongst the gurneys. They can fix you proper with a bit of luck. Oh, the doctors and the nurses, they adore me so. But it's really quite alarming, 'cause I'm such an awful I gave you blood, gallons of the stuff. I gave you all that you could drink, and it has never been enough. I gave you blood. I'm the kind of human wrecker that you love. Should clip that long note. All right, Song of the Ode. Let's see. One moment, please. All right, I got to pull up some lyrics real quick, and then we should begin. Man, this string don't want to adjust. He was one of those dogged old men who live in the past, telling stories you don't want to know about how it was then. The hunger, the hardship, the hopes and the struggles of so long ago. And he must have looked bored, for like sparks from the cinders, his eyes glowed with anger, his words seemed to burn. He said, I will be heard, for my life is not over. I've something to say, and you've something to learn. He said, you have nothing at all to believe in. To you, whose motto is money comes first. Who are you to tell us that our lives have been wasted, that all that we've fought for has turned into dust? I was only a lad when I read that in Russia the workers, the Soviets, had taken all power, and the man they called Lenin, who led them, was our inspiration. His triumph was our finest hour, and I'll always remember how fear shook the wealthy like thieves who had just been caught out in their crime. But we who had known only war and the workhouse rejoiced that a new world was born in that time. You can't know what it meant, and the pride that we felt to learn that working people, just people like us, could shake off our shackles, could topple the palaces, remake the world without ruler or boss. It was this kept us going, that dream of a new world, through all those dark years of defeat and despair, when we who were proud to proclaim ourselves communists fought for a world free from hunger and fear. It was down with the means test, no cuts in our wages. We won £3 a week and the 7-hour day, and there wasn't a thing that we got, but we fought for it. Don't you know the bosses give nothing away? And the strikes and the marches and the battles to beat all the bailiffs and coppers when hope was still young. Hot heads and hot hearts as they bested their power, as we tested our power. The workers triumphant, well, that was our song. And then he was silent, lost in his memories. Then, more softly, his words came again. Perhaps we hoped for too much. Perhaps the cost was too much. There are things I know now that I couldn't know then. Good night. We believed revolution was just around the corner, and we were the vanguard to bring it about. And the other left parties, they classed as class traitors, bourgeois social fascists, of that we've no doubt. Well, then the times changed. We campaigned for the Popular Front. The old line might never have been, but we led the workers in combating fascism. Mosley in London and Franco in Spain believes we were history's chosen. Soviet Russia was our future, our heart and our soul. And the 5-year plan was a vision of plenty for us who'd spent half of our lives on the dole. And we knew of the trials and purges, of course, and were shocked when we heard those old comrades confess. But yes, we defended the first workers' state in the face of the slander and lies of the press. And you who have nothing at all to believe in, to you whose job is money comes first, who are you to tell us that our lives have been wasted, that all that we fought for is turned into dust? You may think we were duped. Well, we paid for those dreams, broken lives, broken marriages, jobs lost in jail. Some lost heart in the left, some betrayed us for medals. There are always those turncoats whose souls are for sale. But the best of us never surrendered our vision, and we kept the faith through the bleakest defeat. Do you think that was easy? Surrounded by hatred, the sneer of indifference, the sting of deceit. And our lives were made rich by the cause that we fought for, the friendship, the fellowship, sharing one pain, to transform society and exploitation. And that day will come yet, just not in my time. And again he was silent, and what could we tell him? That the world was now different, or that he'd had his day, that some old man's dreams were just not our concern. But still, there was something he wanted to say. When I look back I see what we fought against, the homelessness, the hunger, the injustice and war. But what did we fight for? What dream did we strive for? I used to know once, now I'm no longer sure. But you who have nothing at all to believe in, to you whose motto is money comes first, who are you to tell us that our lives have been wasted, that all that we fought for has turned into dust? He was one of those lonely old men who live in the past, telling stories you don't want to know about how it was then, the hunger, the hardship, the hopes and the struggles of so long ago. All right, we got probably another half hour. All right. Oh, bathroom time. Please, please, please hold. Back. All right, let's see. How many roads must a man walk down before you can call him a man? Yes, and how many seas can the white dove sail before she can sleep in the sand? Yes, and how many times must the cannonballs fly before they are forever banned? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many years can a mountain exist before it is washed to the sea? Yes, and how many years can a people exist before they're allowed to be free? Yes, and how many times can a man turn his head and pretend that he just doesn't see? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many times must a man look up before he can see the sky? Yes, and how many ears must one man have before he can hear people cry? Yes, and how many deaths will it take till he knows that too many people have died? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. I want to do some version of that where it's like questioning, oh, how could this horrible conflict in the Middle East happen? And it's like, the answer, my friend, is that the U.S. sells the bombs. The answer is it's America's fault. Let's see. All right.
Hope you find what you're looking for when it all comes running down. That's it. Hope you find what you're looking for when it all comes running down. Hope you find it painted black, sun and time, in the sun of the night, when your soul had to fight. Shit, I thought I had rememorized, but I guess not. I gotta try again. Hope you find what you're looking for when it all comes running down. Hope you find it painted black on your window or your lover's frown. 'Cause if it dies in the cold, when the clouds start to roll, is it then that your soul starts to bleed? Have you ever seen the president who killed your wounded child? Or a man that crashed your sister's plane, claiming his homeland's claimed by God? And when they died in your arms late that night in the dark, did you pray to your God to come home? 'Cause it ain't fair to say that these tracks are the same. So God, if you can hear me, crash this train. So God, if you can hear me, crash this train. Now note the president, the government, and the judges of this place still waiting for you to bring our boys home and clean up that damn mess you made. 'Cause it smells like blood and money all across these invaded, occupied lands. But it's so easy to blind us with your united we stand. 'Cause it ain't hard to see that this country ain't free. So God, if you can hear me, crash this train. So God, if you can hear me, crash this train. So God, if you can hear me, crash this train, my God. And the fathers who've done the best they could. 'Cause raising children in a fucked up world, it ain't so understood. And so I'll cover my ears and my eyes and pretend the love's the same, yeah. 'Cause with one chord signature, well, it all could be erased. And it ain't hard to tell when it's love we sell. So God, if you can hear me, crash this train. So God, if you can hear me, crash this train. So
God, if you can hear me, crash this train. God, if you can hear me, crash this train. No, that's not the one I want to do. Here's one I haven't done in a minute. It's easy to fear the ones that you love when they leave. Things are condemned from above. They're things and not people because it's choice. So God forbid anyone but God have a voice. So when you are condemned for the things that you hide by people who have the same symptom inside, the symptom your family hates in degrees is just a small piece of the human disease. Oh, but you need what they give, so you lie and let it live, 'cause it's easy to deny who you are when they won't tell you more. And it's easy not to try and see far when you don't know for sure. So you run with your head down from all that you feel. You'll numb yourself and drown before you can heal. 'Cause it's easier to deny when the danger is real. It's easy to lie about things you believe when your life depends on what others perceive. No matter how fundamental the need, if you want to live, you might have to concede and conceal anything that could give you away. Lie how you live and then live what you say. Deceive those around you to keep up your guard. A mask that you wear can grow heavy and hard when those who might have cared make it clear you won't be spared. But it's easy to deny who you are when it keeps you alive. And it's easy not to try and see far when you need to survive. So you run with your head down from all that you feel. You'll numb yourself and drown before you can heal. 'Cause it's easier to deny when the danger is real. Is it better to live in our mind, see what we want and deny what we find? Is it better to live in a box and go running to corners when family knocks? Is it better to shake off the light to save what's left in your cup? Is it better to know what is right but to hide it and hope that the world catches up? Is it easy to try and see far in the world that they made? Is it easy not to be far underneath it to slay? So you run with your head down from all you can heal. You'll numb yourself and drown before you can kneel. 'Cause it's easier to deny. It's much easier to deny. It's easier to deny when the danger is real. When the Donald says that the situation's fine, we MAGA,
We'll wave our guns around outside when the Donald says that the situation's fine. We MAGA, MAGA, who cares how many die? The refugees will take your jobs, and take your jobs. They're killers, drug dealers, and slobs, and qualified to take your jobs? What? Okay, I forgot my lyrics. Sorry, everyone. That's, so anyone who doesn't know. Whoops, something happened to my rep. Dang, what happened there? Nothing. Okay. You know, what do I want to actually sing? It's been one trip. Yeah, that's the wrong key. $1 trillion could buy a lot of bling. $1 trillion could buy most anything. $1 trillion buying bullets, buying guns. $1 trillion in the hands of killers start to fuck the world, a lot of people gonna die tonight. Fuck the world, yeah, fuck them all. $1 trillion to Africa, right. $1 trillion and it's never coming back. $1 trillion could buy some badass drugs. $1 trillion makes me wanna kill myself. Fuck the world, a lot of people gotta die tonight. Fuck the world, yeah, fuck them all until the sun burns from the sky. Until the sun burns so bright this world is no more. Until the sun burns from the sky and all the people are just dust on the ground. $1 trillion could buy a heart and soul. $1 trillion buying nations all the world. $1 trillion could make the fat ladies sing. $1 trillion, what a bullshit, useless thing. Fuck the world, a lot of people gotta die tonight. Shitloads of money spent, show us wrong from right. Fuck the world, yeah, fuck them all. I'm not quite good enough on that off the piano yet. Sorry, y'all. All right. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, a bright blessed day, the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces
people of people going by. I see friends shaking and saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They learn much more than I'll ever know. When I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. All right, I think I got one or two more in me before we raid out. Let's see. All right, I got one for you that I haven't done in a minute. Let's see if I still got it. All right, here we go. Walking around, I got no one to talk to. There's everyone else, and then there's just me. If I could change, don't you think that I'd do it? God only knows why he cursed me to be a straight white man. I state my problems, other people roll their eyes. 3 trips to the mall with 0 khakis in my size. I'd never been the victim of a random search for drugs. But you can't say my life is easy till you've walked a mile in my Uggs. A straight white man, I know the road looks tough ahead. The women want rights, the gays want kids. Can't you just leave us alone and also no to the things you asked for? Everyone thinks that I've got it easy. Just 'cause it's true doesn't mean that it's right. Now pull up a chair and set down your pitchfork. Let me just share with you what it is like to be a straight white man. The church has never made me feel ashamed of who I am. But I get emails from Netflix that Gmail doesn't mark as spam. This country's constitution was handwritten by my race. But my friend bought me the brand new iPhone with an iPod Touch's case. Just doesn't fucking fit. The straight white man, I know the road looks tough ahead. The women want rights, the blacks want not to be called the blacks? Okay. Well, can't you just leave us alone and also no to the things you asked for? Straight white man, I know the road looks tough ahead. The women want rights, the African American... See, look, it doesn't work with the rhythm. It's not convenient for me. We used to have all the money and land, and we still do, but it's not as fun now. Let's see. Okay.
that's it. Through the best of times, through the worst of times, through Nixon and through Bush. You remember 33, we went our separate ways. You fought, no wait. Times through the worst of time, through Nixon and through Bush. Yes, on land back, we go our separate ways. You fight for property, I fight for freedom. You believe in authority, I believe in myself. I'm the Molotov cocktail, your Dom Perignon. So just what's that confused look in your eye? All I'm trying to say is that I burn down buildings while you sit on a shelf inside of them. You call the cops on the looters and pie throwers. You'll call it class war, I call it co-conspirators. 'Cause baby, I'm an anarchist, you're a spineless liberal. We marched together for the 8-hour day and held hands in the streets of Seattle. But when it came time to throw bricks through the Starbucks window, you left me all alone, all alone. You watched in awe at the red, white, and blue on the 4th of July. While those fireworks were exploding, I was burning that fucker and waving my black flag high. Busy eating all the peanuts that the two parties have tossed you in the back seat of your father's new Ford. You believe in the ballot, you believe in reform, you have faith in the elephant and in the jackass, and to you solidarity is a 4-letter word. No, I won't take your hand and marry the state. 'Cause baby, I'm an anarchist, you're a spineless liberal. We marched together for the 8-hour day and held hands in the streets of Seattle. But when it came time to throw bricks through the Starbucks window, you left me all alone. Because baby, I'm an anarchist, you're a spineless liberal. We marched together for the 8-hour day and held hands in the streets of Seattle. But when it came time to throw bricks through the Starbucks window, you left me all alone, all alone. Okay, one more. Oh, I know one I haven't done for a hot minute. Here's one for the family to enjoy, everybody. All right. Well, I've tried, and I've tried even more. I've cried, and I can't recall what for. I've pressed, I've pushed, I've pulled, I've yelled in hopes of some success. But the inevitable fact is that it never will impress. I've no more fucks to give, my fucks have runneth dry. I've tried to go fuck shopping, but there's no fucks left to buy. I've no more fucks to give, oh no, my fucks have all been spent. I'm over my fuck budget, and I'm now in fucking debt. I strive to get everything done. I've played by all the rules, and yet I've very rarely won. Hey Sam, I've pressed, I've pushed, I've squeezed, I've squealed, alas to no avail. I've run round like a moron to unequivocally fail. I've no more fucks to give, my fuck fuse has just blown. I've been hunting for my fucks all day, but I'm up and fucked off home. I've no more fucks to give, no, my fuck rations are depleted. I've rallied my fuck army, but it's been fucking defeated. The effort has just not been worth the time or the expense. I've exhausted all my energies for minimal recompense. A complete lack of acknowledgement has now begun to go, and I've come to realize I don't give a fuck at all. Don't give a fuck at all.
fucks to give. My fucks have blown away. My fucks are now so fucked off they've refused to fucking stay. I've no more fucks to give. No, my fucks have gone insane. Oh look, they're coming back. Oh no, never mind, they're fucking off again. I've no more fucks to give. My fucks have all dissolved. I planned many projects, but my fucks won't be involved. I've no more fucks to give. No, those fucks have all been spent. They fucked up from the building, and I don't know where they went. I've no more fucks to give. I've no more fucks to give. I've no more fucks. I've no more fucks. I've no more fucks to give. No more fucks to give. Whew. All right. I think unless anyone who just rolled in has a request, I think it's time to wind it down and look for a place to raid. How are y'all feeling today? Hey, BVD, I'm sorry, I missed your first time. BVD, it's good to see you. And I'm going to have to hear about that play at some point, Sam, for sure. Not interested in that one. Let's see. That's not the key. Blame it all on my. I got friends in law. That's way too high. Blame it all on my roots. I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away, and I'll be okay. That's the key. Blame it all on my roots. I showed up in boots and ruined your black tie affair. Didn't want me to know, didn't want me to show. You assumed I couldn't afford to be there. You were right. And I saw the surprise and the fear in your eyes once I snagged a glass of champagne. Then I toasted you, said, honey, we may be through, but your lips will never hear me complain. 'Cause I got friends in the low places where the whiskey drowns and us queers chase all the pigs away until the block is safe. They tell me I'm not big on social graces, but their respectability is just racism. I got friends in the low places. Oh, the Fox News on Nintendo. Yes, I was wrong. I just don't belong, but then I've been there before. Yes, I don't quite fit in, given my type of sin, instead of what y'all do, just selling a war. Now believe me, I mean, to cause a big scene, it's too late to call cops, my friend. 'Cause we'll be as high as an ivory tower that you're living in. 'Cause I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and us queers chase all the pigs away until the block is safe. You tell me I'm not big on social graces, but your respectability is just racism. racism. I got friends in the low places. I said that I got friends in low places where fascists get thrown down and us queers chase all the pigs away. But the things I just said are the same. And honey, I'm not big on your social graces, 'cause your respectability is just racism. I got friends in the low places. I said I got friends in the low places. Yeah, I said that I got friends in the low places. All right. You know what I haven't played in a hot minute, so I'm going to play it for the families out there who need some family content. Who doesn't want family content from me? All right. I went to my first orgy. Oh, wait, wrong key. I went to my first orgy. They said I'd have a ball. A pile of naked bodies lay as high as I was tall. They told me just squeeze in there and don't be shy one bit. So I pushed and shoved and some parts slapped, but most just wouldn't fit. The trouble with an orgy, though some may think it's fine, with bodies piled it's hard to tell what's yours or theirs or mine. Well, the greeters at the orgy, they stripped me down quite bare. I boldly showed them all my pride, a tool for them to share. 2 inches more, I proudly said, and I would be a king. 2 inches less, a greeter said, no one could see a thing. The trouble with an orgy, though some may think it's fine, with bodies piled it's hard to tell what's yours or theirs or mine. A priest outside the orgy, well, he cried, "This is a sin! How dare you host an orgy and not let the clergy in?" I gladly joined him in the house, and he joined right in the session, then spent most of his next 2 weeks bragging in confession. The trouble with an orgy, though some may think it's fine, with bodies piled it's hard to tell what's yours or theirs or mine. Confusion at the orgy, it's kinda hard to see. I reached around and squeezed a bit, then heard a shout of glee. I then explored some further and felt something quite sick. Well, straight or gay, whatever way, it sure felt like good dick. The trouble with an orgy, though some may think it's fine, with bodies piled it's hard to tell what's yours or theirs or mine. Trouble with an orgy, though some may think it's fine, with bodies piled it's hard to tell what's yours or theirs or mine. A big dog at the orgy I thought was someone's pet turned out to be a furry who came with the local vet. They said her name was Binky, all the things she did were vile, but some got bored because she only liked it doggy style. The trouble with an orgy, though some may think it's fine, with bodies piled it's hard to tell what's yours or theirs or mine. At last I left the orgy, though slower than I'd come. My body hurt all over, and I had to clear my bum. In the dark it's hard to see, and I just had to trust that we knew each other's boundaries when nuts were fit to bust. The trouble with an orgy, though some may think it's fine, with bodies piled it's hard to tell what's yours or theirs or mine. The trouble with an orgy, though some may think it's fine, with bodies piled it's hard to tell what's yours or theirs or mine. Let's see. Stumble out of bed and I said, fumble out of bed and I fumble to the kitchen, pour myself a cup of ambition, yawn and stretch and try to come to life. Get me in the shower and the butt starts pumping. Out on the street, the traffic starts thumping with folks like me on the job from 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5 ain't a way to make a living, barely getting by. It's all taking and no giving. You just use your mind and you never get the credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it.
build your dreams just to watch them shatter. You just to step on the boss man's ladder, but you got dreams they'll never take away. Well, you're in the same boat with a lot of your friends, just waiting for the day your ship will come in, when the tide's gonna turn and it's all gonna blow your way. Working 9 to 5, if of service and devotion, you might think that I would deserve a fair promotion. Wanna move ahead, but the boss don't seem to let me. I swear most days that man is out to get me. A 9 to 5, yeah, they got you where they want you. It's a better life, and you think about it, don't you? It's a rich man's game, friend, no matter what they call it. And you just spend your lifetime putting money in his wallet. 9 to 5, easy way to make a living, barely getting by. It's all taking and no giving. You just use your mind, and you never get the credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. All right. I think that grinding shows that I'm a little tired now. So I'm going to pick us a place to raid into if they'll let me. And then I'll see y'all when I get back from riding a train across most of Canada. All right, let's see. Oops. Anyone have a place they recommend raiding? I work on a song myself. No, she's not. Fair enough. All right, let's see. Who's streaming right now? It doesn't usually let me raid. $27. Ooh, Cosmopolitics. Whatever. This should be good. All right. Anyone who is new to my raid system, what happens is while I raid to a place, I try to play Solidarity Forever before the timer runs out. And then when you get into the chat, you yell Solidarity Forever as loud as you can. All right. When the union's inspiration through the workers' blood shall run, there can be no power greater anywhere beneath the sun. It would force on earth is weaker than the feeble strength of one, but the union makes us strong. Solidarity forever, solidarity forever, solidarity forever. The union makes us strong. It is we who plowed the cities, built the prairies. We who plowed the prairies, built the cities where they trade, dug the mines and built the workshops, endless miles of railroad laid. Now we stand outcast and starving amidst the wonders we have made, but the union makes us strong. Solidarity forever, solidarity forever, solidarity forever, for the union makes us strong. They have taken unto millions that they never told to earn, but without our brain and muscle, not a single wheel can turn. We can break their haughty power, gain our freedom when we learn that the union makes us strong. Solidarity forever, solidarity forever, solidarity forever, for the union makes us strong. All the world is owned by idle drones, it's ours and ours alone. We have laid the wine frontage to build the sky, so by stone it is ours and enslaved, but to steward is home, for the union makes us strong. Solidarity forever, solidarity forever, solidarity forever, for the union makes us strong. Beat the timer, give it my best. Good night, folks!